Hello, FCS 2250 Computer Applications. This is Mr. Lang, and here we are going to start our Cirrus adventure. So I am in Cirrus, and we are going to start with Word. So you can see that we do have our Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, and our final exams, as well as our gradebook. Here we're going to start in Word, which I've already clicked on, and so I'm here. We do have our 3 sections that we need to complete, and you can cross-reference these sections with the calendar in regards to when will I be updating our grades in e-learning in regards to different sections. So make sure you're doing that. Again, I go over all that in our onboarding. You'll see also that we do have the Word final exam, and at the end of the semester I do have a week set aside for our final exams, but I do put that here as well. So again, if you complete these 3 sections, Word is fresh in your mind, I recommend completing the Word final exam then and there. You can wait till the end of the semester though, just to let you know. So here we are. We're going to go into section 1, creating and editing a document. And as mentioned in your onboarding tutorials, here's a bunch of links that you can go and get some extra help with. But if we scroll all the way down, here's the assignments. We're going to go through the exercises together. You're going to go through the assessments. You'll have to complete the skills check exam, the project exam, and the concept exam. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on my exercises here. And we're going to start with our Word section 1, exercise 1, and we're going to launch that. And it'll bring us to our launch page, and it is launching. It may have a window that asks you to click on a button to launch it. Go ahead and launch that. And while that is launching, I just want to refresh our memory that here I am in our course. Now I'm in 950, but this is all the same in all my courses. If we scroll down all the way through our onboarding tutorials, and at the bottom we get to important course links. Here is a link for technical support. If you have anything with Cirrus, it's not loading, directions aren't working, anything that you may find that something is just out of the ordinary, please go ahead and go through their technical support, and you can start a chat right here. They may ask you for your Western email that you have created your Cirrus account with. Very important to make sure that they get that correct email so they can look to see, yes, you do have an account with us, and they can help you with that. Very important, critical. All right, so here we are. We are loaded up in Word. I'm going to go ahead and just full screen so that way it looks like I am embedded into my Microsoft Word. It takes a second to adjust the resolution. And we're going to go ahead and choose Next here. And we do have unlimited time. We can take as much time as we want. Again, recommended. Once you start, I wouldn't suggest to stop because after a while it may time out. Attempts remaining, we do have unlimited. We can do this 100 million times if we need to get it correct. So let's work together. I do have Cirrus Help enabled. So we've got 4 tasks. Let's begin. I like to move my directions up here so that way I kind of move them out of the way, and as well as I like to increase the size. I'm in the bottom right hand corner of my document. I go to about 190. We didn't want to go that big. I usually go to around 140% for me and my resolution of my monitor. Okay, so here we are in our directions. In the first sentence below the heading Wasatch Mountain Resort, insert the word beautiful between the word the and the word Wasatch. 1 second, I'm going to pause it. I got a cough coming on. Okay, sorry for that. We are back in action. I'm going to move these over here. I'd love to hit the light bulb there just so I can get a different perspective of the direction. So it's telling me to position the insertion point after the word the, but before the word Wasatch, located in the first sentence below the heading Wasatch Mountain Resort. Wasatch Mountain Resort. I'm looking for the word the right there. I'm putting my insertion point after the word the, but before the word Wasatch. All right, so there we go. We're going to type beautiful. All right. Excuse me. And now that I've done that, I want to probably make sure that when I press my space bar, yeah, I've got a little error there. So I want to make sure I have a space right here. So that way I have that in proper English there with the proper spacing in the beautiful Wasatch. All right. Now, sometimes I transpose the A for the U or the A for the E, so I want to make sure I double check this, and I would highly recommend you double checking it as well. Okay. So I always like to hit the save key when I'm done with that direction. That's a choice that you have. I'm going to close the answer key and I'm going to move to directions 2 of 4. In the second sentence below the heading Wasatch Mountain Resort, delete the words easy and immediate. So again, in the second sentence, in addition to the ski Wasatch Mountain Resort, we're going to delete the words easy and immediate. So we're going to highlight easy and immediate. Want to make sure we don't get any other words. So I'm just going to make sure I highlight those words right there. And I'm going to press the delete key on my keyboard. All right. And to delete those words. Now, again, please remember your delete key is different from your backspace key, depending if you are in a Mac or a PC computer. But we've got those words out of there. It looks like my spacing is good as well, with just one space between those words. That's always good. And again, I like to hit my save key. I'm going to move to directions 3 of 4, and I'll hit that light bulb so that way we can jump into our directions of what we need to do. We're going to click to the left of the title. All right, so we're going to click to the left of the title. We're going to click the editor button in the editor group on the home tab. So home tab, we're going to look for our editor group. So it may be over here on the right sometimes, and there it is. All right, and we're going to click the editor button. All right. And there we go. And sometimes our directions get in the way. So we'll move that out of the way. So we click the editor button in the editor group on the home tab. And actually I had to click that a couple times because I don't know if because when I moved my answers over here, it released this from being active. So sometimes you have to reactivate it. So whatever it is, you need to get to your editor, which here we are. We're going to click the editor score box in the editor task pane. So we're going to click the editor score box right there. And again, the editor spelling comes up. So that's cool. So we're on direction number 4. It says click the access in the suggestion list box in the editor task pane. So we're going to select this right here because we missed a C in there. So we'll select that. And now that has changed for us over here, which is good. Let's go ahead and resume checking out results. Back to here. And now it says click the Wasatch in the suggestion list. So suggestions, Wasatch. All right, capital W. I like that. Thank you. Now direction number 6. Click ignore once option under the suggestion to change the spelling of Hoggle. Now I will tell you this. This may be a little bit different here because it didn't tell me anything about the double words. All right, but who has ever typed the same word twice? All right, so we want to delete that repeated word. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. All right, and now it's asking us to update the word to, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. And offer. So the resort offer a discount. So we want offers. All right, so we are done with our score. I'm going to choose OK on that. You have finished reviewing the editor's suggestions. Thank you very much. Beautiful. We got a 100 score. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm also going to close my answer key. And I'm going to hit my save button right there. And I'm going to go next. We're on 4 of 4. All right, my direction is in the bottom right-hand corner, so we'll get that back up here. And we are going to click our light bulb here. And we need to right-click in the word stunning located in the first sentence in the paragraph below the subheading guest rooms and amenities. So here we are. You may have to scroll down to guest rooms and amenities, but we're going to right-click in the word stunning. So we'll find the word stunning right there. We'll right-click on it with your keyboard or your mouse. Excuse me. And now we are going to point to synonyms right here. And now we're going to click the spectacular in the synonyms area. And I do not see the word spectacular. spectacular in the synonyms area. Let's go ahead and I'm going to choose, let's see if I can find the word. You know what, I'm going to redo this again. So I'm in stunning. All right, we've got the word stunning. I'm going to right click synonyms, and I still do not see the word spectacular here. Instead of stunning, jump into the thesaurus and see what may appear in the thesaurus, and I bet you it's underneath here, and it sure is. All right, and you know what, it's just using on there, so I think I messed up a little bit. Let's go ahead and redo this. So right click on the word. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the entire word stunning, because I think that's where my error was, and right click, and now I'm going to hover over synonyms, and I still do not get the word spectacular. Why don't I get it? Let's go to thesaurus and see if we find spectacular. And there it is. So, again, not 100% sure according to our directions, but you know what? We figured it out. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this and say insert. And instead of stunning, well, maybe. Let's try this again. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Because I moved things, I clicked off of the word stunning. So let's try this. You know what they do say, third time's a charm. So I'll right click synonyms. We don't see it here. Let's go to our thesaurus, which we do. So let's go ahead and click here and insert, and now we have the word spectacular. Again, the reason why when we start moving our answer keys, if I click on my answer key, for example, we see the insertion point right there. If I click on the answer key, we don't see the insertion point blinking anymore. So if we start moving things around to find things that may be hidden underneath our answer keys, we need to make sure we click back into the document. I just clicked in the document, and now that is blinking again. I bet you if I click on these directions and move them, you see that it has stopped blinking. I just click in the document somewhere, and now it's blinking again. So we got to reactivate that. So that's what was going on there. I hope that makes sense to you. All right. Let's go ahead and check our answers and see how we did on this Word document. And we'll insert the Jeopardy theme music. And hey, great job, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and completing our exercise number 1 for Microsoft Word. I am going to jump into exercise 2, so I hope to see you there.